Alrighty, good morning, everybody. How we doing? Actively in a short position right now that is looking like it's gonna miss my TP by about 6 points there and run back to my stop. So we might get screwed over. I'm gonna be honest. I was feeling quite confident about us taking out this 2 a.m. low. Nasdaq has some other plans. We were about 6 points away from hitting our TP. I'm still in this trade, full position, haven't taken any trims or anything, but I'm kind of just praying to the Nasdaqistan gods right now that they'll take me down to that 2 a.m. low because this looks sketch, right? I'm liking this reaction right now to this 3 minute gap that formed in this 1 minute gap, but dude, I can't lie. If this hits, this will be a great trade, but I'm getting a little nervous here based on the C2 that formed and the fact that indices recently haven't been sweeping out highs and lows well. But Dre's, Power Rio, Olivia, Exorbs, James, what's up? Good morning, folks. Hope we're doing well. So right now I just gotta pray. I genuinely just gotta pray. Um, so I can't lie, guys. We're gonna just have to watch and see what happens here. Because this C2 we just tagged back into the SIST. If this SIST holds, we could see this get invalidated back to our break even. But I'm ideally looking to see this 2 a.m. low swept out. Because if we set 2 a.m. low, I could be able to frame some potential longs off these lows as well. Because this will just be a double break of London session, which would align well with what data is actively telling me. Sue, what's up? Diana, good morning. James, good morning. How are we doing, everybody? But I'm staying in this fully. We'll hope this hits. This hits. This is honestly my highest R trade in a minute, which would be very, very happy. But we'll see. I'm hoping this C2 invalidates here from the bullish fractal, and then we can see a sweep out of this 218 or this 208 low here. We'll see. But we're in this full size, and then I'll hopefully look to see if I can frame some type of longs off these lows for you guys, if we can get the confirmation I'm looking for. But I like this 15-minute profile here. We've got about 7 minutes until the closure of this 15. So ideally looking for this 15-minute expansion lower and hopefully no bullish closure on it. So I want this trade to validate now. Me too, it's my TP. I want a monthly low today. Yeah, fair enough. Bonjour, monsieur. What's up, Cyber? What's up? What's up? Sue, good morning. I can see going the other way. Sweeper pump. Yeah, right. I'm hoping we can sweep out this DOL. Ideally, that's what I'm looking for first. But let me quickly put in authentication code here on my phone so I can get these Lucids reconnected, and then we can get back to another beautiful session here. But how's everybody's trading week been? I know it's Friday. How are we all doing? Did we survive the week? Did we make ourselves proud? Not proud? What was kind of the verdict from everybody? Oh, sweep out that DOL. Please sweep out that DOL. It's gonna miss it by what, 2 points now? Come on, oh Nasdaq, don't do this to me. 2 points away from TP, don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. Well, there's not much we can do here, right, guys? We just kind of have to wait now and hope we can get some type of a validation on this sweep. Because if this doesn't sweep, then I'm likely gonna see this be tagged out. So come on, give me that sweep. Give me just about 2 seconds here, chat. I'm just gonna get the authentication code off the app. Where is it? Oh, come on, swipe out that DOL. Please, Nasdaq. Please, Nasdaq. Dude, it's playing with me. Chat. We're about a quarter point away now from TP. They're literally tickling me right now at this TP. I honestly think I should close this earlier than I think, chat. I think I gotta close this early. I don't want to be a dick for a tick, guys, but this is my luck recently with these indices barely barely sweeping out these lows and just completely invalidating it, I think I might need to close this out early. It's gonna be so unsatisfying, but also like I'd rather just secure it, you know? I'm gonna watch this. If this next 1 minute closes bullish, I'm just gonna close this position early. I just can't see a world where I don't see this hit DOL. Don't be a dick for it to, yeah, bro, close it. Yeah, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna watch this 1 minute. If this 1 minute closes bullish, we close it. If this 1 minute closes bullish, I'm closing this position. That's my criteria right now. That's my quant. That's actually my quant. Oh, we're closing it. We're closing this. We're gonna close this on the 1 minute. Maybe I get saved by the end of this 1 minute candle. Oh my god. Sensational. Fucking sensational. Fucking sensational. Sensational. That's TP, baby. Holy cow. 4R hit on the motherfucking Nasdaqistan, dude. Almost lost my brain there, chat. Almost lost my brain there, dude. W, guys. 4R trade pre-stream. There we go. Let me now get the authentication app here. Give me just a sec. All right, authenticator. All right. Well, that was great, chat. Swept out the DOL that I wanted. Fucking legendary. Never seen someone go through this 3 times a week. Never seen someone go through this 3 times a week. What do you mean? With the authenticator or what, Cyber? What do you mean? Now look at the reaction. Yeah, I'm peeping the reaction, dude. Trust me. I've been peeping this. We got a good reversal sequence forming here off this low. Ideally, I'd like to see this expand higher. I think it'd be neat, which we probably won't because look at this 1 minute reaction now. Ideally, though, I would be quite happy to see this trend head higher, but now it's looking like we're just going to see a continuation of this bearish leg. Holy cow. Quite the 1 minute candle there, man. Can't lie. Likely going to resweep out this low. Cyber, what do you mean do this 3 times a week? No, 1 tick away from TP? Yeah, I know. I want to displace lower, not to reverse. Yeah, new to the stream. What are the C's? C2, C3? It's a candle sequence. So C1 sets the range, C2 manipulates the range, C3 distributes lower off of C2's reaction. And C4 does the same. All right, we'll probably, I mean, ideally we'll see this because right now we're forming some big gaps off of this displacement here. So what I'm looking for now is more to see whether or not we're going to see some type of a bullish closure on the 15, but this is quite a bit of indecision. We're about to see a very indecisive 15-minute closure. So right now it looks like we're more so going to just see new 15-minute open that's going to react, likely head up to some draws. We have a lot of unfilled liquidity at these gaps from last night's session and midnight session. So I hate to say it, guys, although you guys would like to see price continue lower, it seems right now that trend is going to want to continue its way into these draws first, these internal draws, prior to then seeking lower price. Just if I'm going to be honest, right? So I think that's likely what we're going to see happen right now. So we'll see. But as of right now, this is currently what I'm looking for. Yeah, see right now, that's quite the reaction on the 1 minute off this new 15-minute open here. Did we form a 15-minute PSP? I don't think we did. No 15-minute PSP here. About YM. YM likely did, right? No. YM gave us a good manipulation and tagged into that 15-minute gap. So that actually looked really good. YM's likely going to trade higher. So this gives me more of a sense that we're likely going to see this trend head higher now. At least on YM here. YM tagged just the base of this gap and then validated a closure above this bullish OB. So that's likely going to give us a continuation sequence. NASDAQ, on the other hand, I think is still heading lower here, but we do have some big internal draws that haven't been touched at all. What's up, Tristro? L Printer is here, bro. L Printer is here. L Printer is mega here, bro. L Printer is here. See, look at YM here is going to displace much higher now. Likely the case. YM's been on demon time recently, bro. I swear. I swear, chat. We'll see. I'm just watching, dude. Also, I say this every time, guys. Every time gold's below 4,000, dog, you'll catch me trying to find a long. Every time gold's below 4,000, you'll catch me trying to find a long. Don't care what anybody says, man. It's electric. Like every time gold below 4K, it's such a repeatable buy for me. It's fantastic. What's up, Tristro? Diana, what's up? New to the stream. Yeah, thanks for explaining. Anytime. Yeah, T-Trades is the GOAT. He's the legend behind the fractal. Dude, I almost became a dick for a tick, though, chat. I gotta be honest, man. I was so close to being a dick for a tick. Just because, like, yesterday I barely was able to trade. I was barely able to trade yesterday just because we... I don't know. I think I'm, like, slightly greedy. I didn't get to trade as much as I wanted to the other day as well. I'm glad we just stuck with our guns there. I was actually, had that candle close bullish, I was actually going to close the position early. I bought physical because of TG with metals. Very nice. TRJ, yeah. That's good. Buying physical is always going to be better than digital. It's always going to be better than digital. 100% of the time, man. Well, that short was nice. I gotta get a recap out on that short. Stat. Why I'm here, just slowly making its way out. No? What's up? What's up, Diane? No? I'm not saying it's always, yeah, I did say it's always going to be better. It's not always going to be better, but it definitely is quite nice to buy physicals. I won't lie. The one thing that bugs me is the fact that 90-minute it goes below 1 hour. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Yeah, YM here would have been a really nice asset to trade for this displacement higher off this sweep. Massive sweep into a bullish PSP that expanded away, and we had nearly a 1 hour inversion. So that looked quite nice. Quite nice, if you ask me, chat. Learn here and join Discord, I promise. This is a Leo Discord. Dude, there's ways to learn, man. We're all learning here. Yeah, great 1 minute short, though. Took us ages, but played out in the long run. You just get a quick little Instagram post here at the same time, chat. I love seeing like lemon session like this. We form a range, we see accumulation, aggressive move out of this accumulation, tag into some internal draws here, some relevant highs, make our way back down to these lows because higher time frame profile is still extremely bearish. Like that's such a good framework. I actually love frameworking trend like this. It's so nice. I think I need a pedigree. Good on you though, mate, for buying some physical. There you go. Daily profile here as well, guys. That daily, oh my God, I need to clean up this chart. Holy cow, chat. Holy cow. It looks like we're gonna see, yeah, monthly low. June lows inbound here, boys. June lows. Whoa. I think it's extremely feasible we see monthly lows. So we've got two decent relevant draws here. That daily profiling from yesterday for that expansion into Tuesday lows, that was such a good read. I think yesterday's, I was kind of disappointed I wasn't feeling super well yesterday because yesterday's daily profile for me was probably one of the cleanest reads that I've seen in a minute. So I'm quite amped about that. The Lab Live, I'm just getting my little Instagram here. Have my head up in the sun. I don't know how they hate on me. Think it's a good luck, go see. All right, pretty solid here. We're just seeing these draws get cooked right now. YM's heading lower, Nas is heading lower. We're just seeing such a strong reaction for this price leg. Looks like I don't even think we're gonna go to these internal draws. We're just gonna see Nas continue to go rip around any lower. Can you check monthly to give me a read on your gap, etc.? Yeah, I got you, Cyber. Give me just a sec here. I want to see if I can framework something. YM here tagged back into this OB. So I'm curious to see if we're reading off some big 15-minute gaps. Nas is also heading lower here too. So I'm just curious to see kind of how we can play around this price leg. Sweeping out this relevant draw makes me feel as though we're likely going to see price head lower. We keep tapping into these small 1-minute gaps too, validating them and seeing the sequence lower. Put my head up in the tram. Think I need a pedigree. I got you, Billy. Give me just a sec. DOL swept out here. Yeah, we're seeing some. Oh, do we form equal lows? No. Wait. No, okay. No equal lows. Got me scared for a second. I think you got me scared. Yeah, NQ likely heading lower here. Keeps respecting these 1-minute gaps, forming some small 5-minute structure here. Looks extremely bearish too. Tapped into this 5-minute gap, validated a continuation off that 5-minute too. It's not within candle framework, but we respected it. Failed an inversion, validated closure at 305. Limit order entry, protected high held, and I think TP would have hit already. So this looks kind of disgusting, guys. Like price is ready to move lower here. We're going to see NAS continue to displace lower. GC as well looks quite bearish. We're kind of framing major. That's wrong SMT indicator. Okay. Dude, I like using this PSP indicator. It's been quite fun. 15-minute C2s keep expanding way too much to draws for me to do anything. Yeah, I know, Trista, right? It's so difficult for me to framework this as well. Like the only reason was just the higher time frame for me was bearish, so I was able to. I felt like I was able to capitalize a little more on taking that C2 into the 208 low. But dude, it's rough. You have a 5-minute C2 that's forming now, so it's like I could technically try and take a 5-minute C2 signature, right? But at what cost, man? Get my head up in a truck. I don't know what to hit on me. Make it sugar look go see you. Literally like 1 hour trades. Yeah, I know, right? Got SMT with this. YM looks quite weak here. I thought the 15 structure looked a little better, but not really. Damn, misses the tap into the sissy. We're likely to just see NAS continue to display slower. Very limited entry sequences here. I just got lucky because I wanted to watch that 115 high sweep, which we got. Now we wait. Keep on waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. Keep on waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. My head up in the trap. I don't know why they hate on me. Respecting the EQ here, the previous hourly candle as well, which is quite nice. Respect the EQ, see this, and respect the 5-minute there as well. Yeah, we'll likely see NAS continue lower here. Hoping to take a nap, but I want 28,500 to hit in it. Early day up since Asia opened. Oh boy. Sorry, you gotta go to bed, brother. You ever considered taking a trade and closing the charts? Just trust the system, man. Close the charts, but save yourself the mental sanity, dog. You know, after an extent, I feel like it's not worth it, you know? Don't lose all your sleep, bro. Gotta give yourself some self-respect, brother. Holy cow, okay. Big expansion there. Massive expansion on the big NQ. Five-minute woman looks ugly right now. Like, what's that 1-minute closure, dude? Ugh. Yeah, NQ's kind of ugly right now. Tristra, I'm not fucking with this at all, bro. I ain't fucking with this at all, chat. Like, I would not take that 5-minute C2 just because this is like, we're at a relevant draw here. This could very well consolidate rest of the London session because we've already had quite the expensive 2 a.m. Or not quite the expensive, but a more expensive 2 a.m. I should say. I'm gonna watch this 15-minute close on ES. Very nice. Very, very nice. What are you trying to watch for on ES here, Tristram? The boy Trist. Oh, this looks disgusting, man. I don't like this. Hello, what's up, Rabbit? SMT and discount 15-minute range? Yeah, very nice. I see what you're looking at, yeah. Very, very nice. Let's see how that baby holds, eh? Chop chop. Yeah, you know it. Had a decent 2 a.m. window there, but after that it was quite shit. 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. was fine. Now 3 a.m. is kind of just being buns. Okay. There goes 15-minute closure on ES. SMT at those highs. Yeah, I do trade a variation of fractal, correct? Yes. I don't know what can you please explain your version, please? I mean, I look for continuations inside of gaps. So C2 forms of manipulation, forms of fair value. I watch for C3 to retrace into an imbalance and trade that C3 lower or higher, depending on where trend lies. I don't like this chart, man. Ugh. They do have SMT at the lows. It's not too shabby on that 15. Realistically, it's not the worst thing looking for higher prices on NQ. Oh. Relevant SMT at these lows here. SMT is going to get confirmed already on that closure with ES. It's SMT confirmed with a 1 minute here. Looks like no entry. What the hell? Yeah, I know, dude. This ain't too sharp, brother. I ain't fucking with this. Chat, we are not fucking with this. I repeat, we ain't not fucking with this trend at all. At all. This is ugly. This is ugly. ES just looks like it's going to head higher now with these. We got dual SMT at the lows here. That's what it feels like, man. I don't like this, guys. It's almost no structure for me to play off of. ES, of course, placing higher as well, though, because we have a bullish PSP. Yeah, it's gonna just looks like we might even head back to that 230 high. But NQ, that's the thing, then NQ looks weak here. I don't like this. Assuming it would form C2, then C3 continuation. Correct. Yes. Exactly. Also, I do apologize about the whole sitting position here, guys. I dealing with a back injury, so I have to sit like a grandpa in a chair. So I do apologize in advance about any like weird movements or stuff. I just can't like sit in a proper chair right now. Like NQ making its way, its debut back lower here. Yes, as well, rejecting off that confirmation. We're just gonna see, I think we're gonna see chop chop and slight bearish trend. There's really not much else to it here, guys. I gotta be honest. At this point, like, NAS is gonna do what it wants to do. ES as well. And it feels like heading lower is gonna be the verdict here. NQ leading that leg as well. Confirm that SMT here. Yeah, that's a confirmed SMT. I honestly kind of want to short this. I want to short this SMT lower, which is kind of stupid, but I do want to short this leg lower on NQ. SMT holds here, closure confirmation to the 329. Does seem like we're just going to head lower, but do you care or when those hashtag guys you're trying to... Comme ci, comme ça. C'est bien. Do you care for one of those higher time gaps you're trying to trade up here, or will they suffice? Yeah, they'll suffice, but yeah, those higher time frame gaps for me, like higher time frame gaps, I always try to target internal to external, external to internal. And recently, I mean, that's what we've been seeing quite aggressively with market, which is why I've been more keen on wanting to trade that. Internal to external, I mean, or external to internal, that's how you should be approaching markets in the higher time frame context. Look at this. It's on lower now. Yeah, there's really not a lot. I'm tagged long ES. Very nice, dude. Ambitious, but I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I can fuck with it. It's ambitious, but I like it. Like I see the framework. I do see it. Are you're taking a 15-minute entry on this, aren't you? Yeah, so you're utilizing 3M as your stop? Or are you gonna be one of those guys ballsy that 130 lows your invalidation? Bro's got to eat, man. 1 minute higher time frame, 1 minute lower time frame. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. There goes NQ. Back down at the 325 low. Nowadays, I'm only trading in New York. Yeah, fair enough. Not my cup of tea. New York's been buns recently, but I see the vision. Limit got tagged 7513 ES. Very nice. There you go. There you go, baby. I'm curious to know what what exactly you're trading here, Trist. I think I see the context. You're like one of my favorite traders because you remind me of myself. Like sometimes you don't have an entry model, you just like trade with different confluences that you know work well or combine well. And I have so much respect for you doing that. Like genuinely so much respect for you doing that. W4R, yeah, we took a nice 4R short there on NQ, only risking 20 points to make 83. So I haven't had a trade like that in a minute. I haven't had a 4R trade of like holding it down to that for a minute, dude. One can say your boy was quite content. Yeah, ES looks good too though as well because it NQ got the sweep. We also formed a nice 15-minute PSP. So I can see you trading that higher using the 3 o'clock as your stop low. That's not too shabby. Just kind of tough wanting to fight trend, although I want retrace. Yeah, I can see the retrace being like I see this being a feasible trade. NQ, I mean, it's the only thing is we're seeing a bit of lack of correlation between NQ and ES now, but I'd be a fan of this. I like the 15-minute closure on ES here, the 315. Stop at the 3M low as your invalidation point. Even targeting the 230 high. Like I'm just scared of all these internal draws here, all these internal gaps that have been left unfilled, that sort of fades me away from that. But I see the vision entirely, brother. Like I actually do. I'm not just saying that. How you doing? What's up, Kaz? It's all about the context and risk. Yeah. Dude, my boy Tristro, he's a goat. He's the goat, bro. He is the fucking goat. I don't know how to hit on me. They can see. There you go. Yeah, now's the nice reject there. Yes, looks good to expand that higher. That 230 draw looks nice here. That kind of the 230 pivot. Guys, I remember when I used to trade pivots when I traded options. I don't know, does anybody in chat know about pivot points or pivots in general within markets? It's a precision swing point, Polanish. Does anybody know about pivots, like market pivots? I just got to know because when I was trading options, I used to trade pivots all the time, like all the time. So I'm just curious to know if you have any some pivot knowers in this chat. GC back below 4K here. Bit of an accumulation, tight range accumulation on GC. Fading me from that. Yes, check AG position indicated. So cool. I used to trade it with teachers talking about. Oh, nice. Simple, stupid strategy. That's awesome. Those are the days, man. Those are great. Running back at classic with that one. Active SMT those highs as well. It's an interesting current view on NQ here. I don't know. I don't know what I can trade off this, guys. I'm just being honest. Yeah, see, Naz here also formed a monthly lows are coming in though, guys. It's feasible today. I think bears are in until those monthly lows, man. I just gotta say it, guys. It's happening. We could chop and have New York fucking rip back into the range for retrace. I mean, it needs to at some point, right? Price is so drawn out right now. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this 15-minute structure. Price is so drawn out right now. We've had no big retrace legs since fucking Thursday at 1:30, dog. We've gone now officially over 1,000 points in one day. In one singular day, we've gone 1,000 points. My ass if you don't think NQ's retracing, bro. NQ's gotta retrace at some point. So New York, I could totally see New York doing we buy back New York sessions into kind of 10 a.m. continuation of this bearish leg into monthly lows. It seems super feasible. I think it's definitely in the playbook. Silver futures are also absolutely dog shit. I mean, good areas for us to buy. Let me check Rivian stock because I'm also finally getting into some more single stock, and Rivian with their R2 release. This isn't financial advice, by the way. Fuck yeah, baby. Give me that shit, dude. Bought in Rivian yesterday down at or more. I've just been, anytime we're below 17s here on Rivian, I'm just fucking buying that shit back up. The R2 release is going to be like the Tesla Model 3, which sent Tesla into an absolute genius spiral. So I'm liking this. Ooh, good reaction here from ES. So this is going to be fun. I'm curious to see how this plays out too. I'm starting to just maximize. I'm long-term maxing, guys. That's my goal right now. My Rivian shares, yeah, actually really nice. Really, really nice. We could chop them. Yeah, Tristra, I see it. 1,000% I see it. Guys, if you haven't already, by the way, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the stream. If you have not, helps us out a bunch. We like it. I like it. I know you guys like the streams. Come on now. Come on now. Good rip by ES there. Would be nice for you guys to do as well a review on stocks. Yes, but also like most of us are day traders. A lot of us aren't. Like we invest in long-term stuff. I invest in long-term stuff, but I don't typically like to give my input in single stock. Like obviously I'm a tech meister, right? So I'm a big tech fan. You'll see me invest in a lot of tech stocks. But a lot of the times I'm just focusing on compounding long-term. So dividends and then high return ETFs. Like VOO, etc. Those tend to be major investments for me. Just a little winky face. Wink. Against my legacy. London session. London bun session, dude. It's buns, bro. This shit is hot buns, man. I can't lie. This has been like session, like London recently has been so ass. I'm missing New York because I don't want to stay up during New York, especially with all like the back stuff, dude. I'm not trying to stay up for hours and hours and hours. I just don't stay up during Asia, and then Asia ends up being the fucking cleanest session of all time. Just have to sit there and take it like a champ. I believe you're setting up London bullish reversal with near continuation. Hey, c'est la vie, baby. We'll see what happens. Bun's reaction there. Naz wants to head lower, man. We'll see if this 324 low holds. That NQ looks weak, man. Every retrace leg is getting bought by, is getting sold back by sellers who are just regaining. You see it. You're taking a 15-minute entry on this, aren't you? You're utilizing the free. There's really not a lot of sauce to work with here, guys. I'm just being honest. Don't think you'll see me doing too much here, folks. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Hmm. See, because now we're forming some big 1 minute gaps. That was the 345 open as well. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here, guys. Like there's just, I mean, as I mentioned, there's just no framework for me. There's actually zero framework for me right now. So it's hard for me to want to get involved with this market. Like YM's ripping, as I mentioned to you guys earlier, from that short continuation, tap back into the OB, and boom, OB immediately led into a really nice continuation sequence. So I actually missed on this. That was quite a nice trade, but I hadn't even formed a C2 yet, so that wasn't even a C2 continuation. But stop here, tag into this stop, 1.5R. That's like a few points away now from being a 69-point trade on YM. I mean, it barely tagged in too, so I wouldn't have been too keen on that. Just no buying power coming through. Yeah, fair. I know, none at all. It's quite bummy. Yeah, ES I would like to see. We also have this 90-minute PSP too. And we have so many internal draws I need to get swept here, guys. So many internal draws I need to get swept on NQ. Or on ES and NQ. So even though there's a lack of correlation right now between both these assets, I definitely still think we're going to see a move higher. I'm still yes by miracle. Holy cow. Stocks or real estate, which one do you favor? I mean, I do stocks, but I'm starting to invest in real estate. Lord provide, please. I know, right? Bless ES for my boy. Bless ES for my boy, please. Where are you even targeting with this retrace, Trist? There's so many draws right now. I'm curious to know how high are your trading on this. Leo the Goat's up TBZ. What's up, boss man? Around 3R, nice. Nice. If this trade holds for you, I'm going to be so happy for you, brother. Hey, what's up, Cyber? Can you do a little recap on that trade? I don't want to short it because it is to expand too much. Just a continuation of trend. Big retrace period. Accumulation. I consider this manipulation leg that also manipulated out the 118 high. Relevant high here. Wanted to see this higher time frame continue back up to this 2 a.m. low. London tends to like to do this. If we see accumulation pre-London as well, strong manipulation typically leads to a distribution to the opposing side. Data also says that over 74% of the time, London has a double break. So during the first hour, aka 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., it sweeps both sides of the range over 71.4% or 74.1% of the time. So all I was doing was just trading a continuation sequence back up into this draw on liquidity, which was the 2 a.m. low. And that's that. That's it. That's literally it. What's the name of your higher time frame overlay candle? It's called the T-Trades Fractal Model indicator, TTFM indicator. Chris is in this by a miracle, man. We just formed a bearish unicorn here. Juno's uni, baby. Lucky you can see retrace. That's gonna pop ES a bit though. Make sure you guys are liking the stream though if you guys haven't already. Show some love if you guys haven't. Helps us out. We love to hear how you guys like the streams. Feedback. Liking also gives us some feedback as well. YM probably played out 1.5. Yeah, end of this 15 is likely going to expand. It's only a few points away. Less than 14 points away on YM. So we'll see that expand. ES here is just, oh, that 1 minute on ES looks ugly. I respect it, but holy cow. We have such a big SMT at these lows as well, though. Blows on screen, yeah. Get your TP to be hit by just blowing on it. Jeez, man, this is slow. $620s inbound on NQ. ES here is just accumulating, but I think ES is going to accumulate. We'll see like the 4 a.m. pop it higher. Honestly, Tristan, I have faith 4 a.m. is going to pop your trade higher. 4 a.m. bullish open. Boom, send it to your TP. That'd be electric. Dude, this is slow, man. Luckily, I managed to capitalize on that one trade, or else I would have been tradeless this entire session. I can't frame anything here, guys. Just being honest. I think most of you that know me know that this is not what I like to trade either. 4 a.m. open here in about 4 minutes as well. I'm honestly I'm sitting back here right now, guys. I'm not going to force anything. Hard for me to frame, so I'm just going to stay more back and see if I can frame something else. And if I can't, so be it, baby. C'est la vie. Trisha, those 15-minute PSPs have been working, so they're actually quite nice. Inside that gap as well, short off this PSP. I'm curious to do some back testing. Trisha, do you have data on PSPs, PSP closures for a 1.5R sequence? Or like anything like that? The Powerful Fam, I've been trading Alex Mall, I love it. Hell yeah, there you go. The reason I'm asking is because, like, an example here, we tagged into a 15-minute gap on GC. We formed a 15-minute PSP. Obviously, GC is your preferred asset to trade in this PSP with this bearish closure. I'm wondering if on this 15-minute closure, I could just take an entry, stop at the wick high of that 15, target a 1.5. When we have a strong PSP at some internal level, because this just looks incredibly sensible. And like if we have an active S&T too, right? Like I'm just trying to think here. Like a relevant draw. Like where do we have a PSP up here? No, see no PSP here. Like if we form a nice 15-minute PSP, how can we trade that, you know? Like that's similar. Or like even an hourly PSP. Yes, it's struggling here. Just gotta remember PSP only when confirmed. Just gotta remember PSP is only valid when confirmed with PSP. Wait. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Sorry, that took me a second. I'm slow. Yeah, with SMT. PSP plus then it confirms as an actual PSP. Yeah, with SMT that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's what I knew you meant. I was just confused for half a sec. My brain isn't working properly right now. Jeez. Yeah, NQ heading lower here, man. That 5-minute bearish unicorn here looks like we're going to play out. We tagged... Oh, we missed the breaker tap here. Immediately 40 points lower. Zoom. This is the end. If ES holds here, I mean that's the 4 a.m. open, by the way, folks. Let's see if the 4 a.m. open saves the day on this trade for our brother. I don't know how to hate on me. I guess, yeah, with like YM. Oh, yeah, there you go. See, YM tagged out. Didn't form a C2, but the continuations, they're crisp, guys. I'm also realizing, Tristra, I've been doing more backtesting kind of in my free time in regards. See, you can even trade a continuation sequence off of a C2 manipulation, and it's almost just as high probability as a C3. Like if you let a C2 manipulate, it starts distributing, and we form a gap within C2, and in C2's window, it retraces and validates it. It's almost as high probability as a C3 continuation. Just it's less, there's less R involved. Like you're not going to see it expand as much. Price was 0.25 ticks away from my stop loss. Jeez. Reversal, dude. I was we had to pray, bro. We had to pray that it would hold. I don't know why they hit on me. Good day, guy. Thanks, so. Yeah, of course, Rabbit. Anytime, brother. Anytime, brother. Big reaction here from NQ, though. I think this might save the day on your trade, brother. It might just do it, bro. Oh, I see it. Your stop was at the 325 low. Yeah, the SMT. Makes sense. We currently have an S&T at the lows here with NQ. That's nice. Very nice. This is not PA for me? Yeah, about the same here, brother. Trust me. You ain't the only one. Bozman. Just gotta watch this one through though. I'm sitting through this. There's really not a lot of framework for me either, brother. So don't sweat it, dog. We're on the same page here. Massive SMT and Q just popping here. It's like gonna be a 100-point candle. This is actually gonna be a 100-point 15-minute candle. Holy cow. What the range there? They'll leave June low today. I will switch to corn and soy. Ha! Could you imagine? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Dude, ES is playing with your feelings, Trist. 2 points away from style. It is playing with your feelings right now, dude. I feel so bad for you. Feels like me that one time you're on stream, and it just was not. I was not getting any validation for the life of me. I was in that trade for I could not even tell you how long. Yeah, that looks fucking horrendous, Trist. That looks horrendous, dog. I want ES to hold. ES will hold. But dude, that looks horrendous, brah. Oh, absolutely not. I'm good. And Q here forming a C2. Guys, I can't lie. I would trade this leg higher. I would trade this leg higher. If we can get a validation above this SIST here, I think I'm going to trade NQ higher. We're finally seeing some realignment with the assets as well. I would trade this for 1.5 higher. We have an active SMT right now. We confirmed an SMT with the market structure shift. So this confirmation just means potential validation. If we see this 1 minute closure, I'm going to tag it on NQ here, guys. I said it. I said it, man. I said it how I said it, how I said it. 1 minute closure, and I'm tagging myself in these, baby. Give me my money, 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 money. Yes is running away, which is great. Shout out my boy Trist. Hopefully that hits for him. If NQ tags above the SIST here, boys, I'm hopping in. I'm hopping in some longs. NQ is bearish in the 5 minute. What about that? I'm taking this. I'm fucking taking this. NQ's so drawn out, dude. I want this closure. Don't. It's gonna just close below too. It's gonna take me off. Watch. See? Boom. Failed closure. No entry. No entry. No entry. Just gotta sit here and take it like a champ, man. And now this 1 minute's gonna distribute like it's gonna go all the way to my TP. 34 points here. That's basically no risk. I'll do 3 to 5 micros on that. So be a copy traded trade here as well. I'm taking this hits. All right, come on. I want NQ to expand higher for my boy Tristro, and I want NQ to yes, and I want NQ to validate this 1 minute sequence. Oh, look at this being so weird. Two failed closures there. Not too good. Not too good. Nasdaq. 9 kids are fed. Yup. Yeah, this is a 1.5. It would literally just be a 1.5 hour scalp, but we're failed closure. Dude, they're playing with us today, man. Failed closure yet again above the OB. Come on, before the next 15-minute opening here. This ugly. This ugly. If we confirm this, I'm entering. If we do not confirm this, I'm not entering this trade. If we get like 3 failed closures, if we fail closure and wick reject off again, I'm fading it entirely. I'll literally just fade this trade entirely if that's the case. So I'm not liking what I'm seeing now. We're rejecting off this on NQ. 5-minute structure is quite bearish. You are correct. But I was trying to see if we could trade that. Tapped into the unicorn. Ooh, this looks ugly. Man, that's gonna be major invalidation of that 1 minute for me. Major invalidation of the 1 minute here for me, guys. Topping literally all the way below the 60 as well on the 1. Yes. Oof. Yes is being a bum right now. Yes is being super bummy. Party pooper. That's what we'll say. This trade is literally playing with your emotions, Tris. We're bouncing off the EQ on NQ. ES is being so weird and indecisive. This is some buns, bro. I don't like this at all. There goes NQ. Yeah. All right. No trade here for me. Oh hell no, I ain't trading that. All right. Faded that. Faded that, John. Had we had a strong closure above, would have felt a little more confident in that, but that was 2 failed closures with decent bearish rejection. That gave me all the confidence I needed to not hop in on that. Rip Amatsuki, Rip Reno. Yeah, I mean you had like no risk on that too, luckily. I mean, that was a shit market. Absolutely shit. Super shit. Market shit. London session's been, this is Lun Buns, bro. I agree, Tris. This is actually Lun Bun session. ES has now swept out a relevant low. 2 relevant lows here. Now, oh, dude, imagine it's going to take you out and just run higher now, bro. Story of my life recently with NQ. Story of my life. You up, traveled up inside. Win the day or drift for a decade. That's a fucking bar, Anthony. Rip Reno, Tris. I like the idea though. And the thing is, the sad part is I can see that if ES takes out these relevant lows here and the 254 low, I think we'll then see this baby just slide higher. Nonchalantly slide higher. NQ 1 minute gap tap into an immediate. Alright guys, call me ambitious. Call me ambitious. Call me ambitious, alright? I'm gonna back test with real capital. I'm gonna back test with real capital. Except NQ's now just ripping away. Okay. Alright, calm down, brother. Calm down. ES as well. Calm down. Calm down. Holy fuck, dude. Can't make that shit up, dude. Jesus Christ, man. Catch a retrace. See, this is what I mean. Inside of a C2 window, you catch a retrace leg. Sadly, I don't think it'll play out right now, but usually if Asia expand, London retraces, yeah. The profiling, it's Lun Buns, bro. I'm telling you, it's Lun Buns. I've been hopping on I've done 3 London streams this week, and every London session's been absolute shite. Like, so shit. So shit. It makes you feel like it makes me feel like a bad trade. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not frameworking shit right now. And I realize that, like, market's just genuinely buns. Well, I couldn't even get the entry there, but I was going to showcase to you guys a C2 continuation within a C2 window. But market decided to run without me. Lundberger session, yep. You know it. You know it, bro. New 15 open in 3 minutes here. It's just micro C2s. It's internal C2s. It's decent, but it's not like, you know, chef's kiss. DOL from Monday absolutely slammed as well. It's Enki being weaker? Yeah, definitely. 1000%. Yeah, dude. NQ still looks so weak, dude. It looks so weak on NQ right now. Ladies and gents. This John looks weak. NQ, I guess we're just not getting any retrace right now, man. Can't lie. Abs now 1 minute gap. We keep rejecting off of it. We're respecting these 1 minute gaps. SMT with ES now. Current SMT in a gap fill in this 1 minute likely means we're going to see NQ head lower. Unless we remove this SMT on ES, which we're just about to. Silver and gold are being kind of weird. Yeah, mass accumulation. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. I guarantee if I short NQ will rip higher. Yeah, I know. Dude, that's why you see, I took that trade. I am so okay with not trading rest of the London session. Like, this is buns. Gotta remove SMT with NQ. If that SMT holds, we'll see NQ rip lower. But dude, that is some hot buns. Hot cross buns. SMT still in line with ES here. Still active SMT. New 15-minute open. Bye, Nasdaq. Have a great time. Nasdaq gone. ES gone. SMT holding. SMT confirmation here. Thoughts? Watch this 1 minute closure. I'm just tempted to want to try a small short. And I mean, now that's kind of C3, so we'll likely see a retracement of that C2 gap. But I really want to just test. I want to test. I'm gonna watch this 1 minute closure. I'm not saying I'm gonna enter this, guys, because it's a new 15-minute open 4:15. But I want to try. I might try a small short here on NQ. NQ just looks so weak. It's hard for me to not want to short this leg. But yes, with some indecision. We have an SMT active right now too within this gap fill. SMT within gap fill during a candle 3 sequence. We could try this light size, right? We could just try this with like 4 or 5 micros. I'm tempted. It's a nice closure. It's now going to expand away from us. Chance of us retracing all the way into that SIST is quite limited now. Strong closure there on NQ. Jeez Louise. My TP or I can't go dead C on weekend anymore. Yeah, those June lows, I mean, they do. Yeah, see, look. Of course, when I say that now, yeah, now it's going to expand away. See, it was nice. It was nice. 59 to 60, 25 point leg within 2 seconds. Telling you guys, man. Like, had I even entered here, I think 1.5 already played out. 1.5 already played out. That was literally a 50 point, 40 point candle. I'm telling you that it's so feasible, man. It's unfortunate. Just gotta take it like a champ. Look at this. Unfortunate. Yeah, 1.5 would have played out instantly. C3, it confirmed the C3 during a C2 retrace. We've seen that happen a lot recently. COVID lows incoming, bro. Dead ass, bro. We're about to see June low. Look at how close you are to these fucking June lows, man. Hold up. We got June lows. They're incoming, dude. Look at ES now too. ES just decided to shit the bed. S&T confirmation off that C2, and this just went absolutely nuclear. Well, that's basically a 100-point movement coming here towards that relevant low. All I'm going to say is I did want to take that, but nice try, but no cigars from your boy. Your boy was not smoking any cigars, man. Minus 2.5 standard deviation as well. GC's getting weak here with silver too. That's some range here for sure. If I wanted to short this, it's going to move higher. Screw everyone over the dumps for nearly a whole week. Yeah, right. Crazy times. There we go. NQ wick filling here, removing that imbalance. Holy cow, man. There's not a lot of sauce for me to work around here, guys. The move that I wanted is now occurring, and I couldn't even get an entry in that move, that intended move. So, I mean, good educational lesson there. We just took a micro C. It would have been a micro C2. Literally a super small C2 internal sweep, 4am sweeping out the 3am high, or the 330 high. Quite nice, dude. I can't lie. Quite freaking nice. It's unfortunate, yes. It is unfortunate because I did want this leg lower here on NQ, and he was quite weak. I was mentioning that from before, but relevant low is now going to be inbound here, and that's just going to absolutely slap. Yeah, I can't even wait for the next 15. That's 10 minutes. By that point, relevant low is going to be absolutely wiped. Well, we move on to the next, guys. For Neil, 1,000% the manipulations are insane. I even saw big players calling it all-time high again. I told them in June 2020, no, so it's high because of May 19 BMS and quarterly shifts. Yeah, 100%. This guy gets it. Right? Oh, those relevant lows are going to go flying, dude. Fuck. I think next time I'm just gonna grab a market order entry on that because I did like the SMT in that gap fill. SMT gap fill following a micro or an internal C2. It's not bad, dude. Not bad. ES looks quite weak here too. I think we're 4 big. No. Yeah, no active SMT, but yeah, NAS looks weak here to trend this lower. RL is inbound. You ever met Day? Day who, brother? VIX is pumping hard. I legit have not checked VIX in so long. Actually I checked it last stream, but that was the first time in a while. Yeah. What do you think this means, guys? What do you think this means? Dude, VIX all up at the 50s in April. Oof. Just micro accumulation. We're gonna form an SMT and then pull away from that SMT. Micro SMT here as well. Super small SMTs. This 1 minute closure likely gonna be cute if it created a small. Nope. All right, that's gonna get invalidated. Entry VIX looking like my ES entry, dude. Pure chop, right? I felt so. Your ES entry looked good at that one pop, and then it just started saying massive middle finger to you. Were you going down, Brevskis? Yeah, relevant low and monthly lows, dude. That was established from the start of the stream. The very start of the stream, we had mentioned that. Yeah. We'll see C2 sequence here, guys. What's happening? We're tapping into this 1 minute gap. Yeah, guys, I can't lie. Burns the boat type trade. Yeah, I know, right? I can't lie, guys. I think there's a chance I'm gonna hop off stream here in a bit and save my mental sanity because I'm on for a New York AM session today as well. So just letting you boys know, but I'm on for New York AM. So I might save my mental sanity and just trade New York AM. I'll be on from 8 to 10 a.m. Rather just do that and save my sanity than anything, just because this market for me just doesn't look presentable. It's trading the opportunity I wanted, but I just personally I can't capitalize on this market. It's quite volatile, and for me there's not a lot of sequence for me to trade. That trade that I wanted ended up playing out. I just have to bite the bullet that I missed that entire short leg just now, and then Q will likely see relevant lows, and we'll also likely see June lows swept out here. But for me, there's just not a lot of reason to put risk on the table. I've got no risk appetite right now, especially because London has been kind of buns, especially all week. London has been so buns. So probably just reduce my risk appetite for Friday. Fridays are historically my worst trading days as well. So knowing when enough is enough, get off the charts and call it a fucking day is going to be kind of the bread and butter for me today. Yeah, guys. We'll see. I'll give it a few minutes. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything, feel free to ask me right now in chat. But I'm not planning on trading Lund buns right now. And if you haven't already, too, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing to the stream. If you have not, we have over 70 of us right now. So like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, too. We're already 900 subs away from 5K, which is nuts how quickly this channel is growing, which is fire. Gold 15-minute potentially coming, C2. Let's check what softs GC has right now. Yeah. It is a 15-minute C2. I'm a fan. I like the vision, bro. I like the vision of GC I like better. Thanks, OC then. Yeah, sounds good. And Leo and everyone have a good weekend, guys. Thanks for everything. Cyber, anytime, brother. Thanks for tuning in as per usual, brother. Lovely seeing you in here as a usual. Love to have you in these streams, brother. Seriously. So thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it a lot, brother. Yeah, watch for this. I like it too because we also have it within this 15-minute gap, Trist. So it's not bad, dude. I like it. Indecisive closure, I'll fade it. This will be my last shot on GC. Yeah, I mean if we don't get bullish closure on this C2, I'm fading it. If we see strong 15-minute bullish closure, I honestly, dude, I would tag in on this C2 and just whip a 15-minute stop at that low, and probably target up. I wouldn't even do high hour. I would just target like the 230 high, 230 high, or maybe the 1115. That wouldn't be too shabby. I can see this one better than the. I can see this one better. Yes, discount of gap. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, GC, I would honestly probably tag myself in GC with you there. Strong move here from ESN and Q. And major SMT at these lows. Big SMT here. ES leading this leg as well. There's honestly a couple different setups here. Come on, GC, don't fuck us over here. C'est la vie, oui, oui. C'est la vie, baby. Oh no, GC. There's closure. There's SMT closure on ES. Oh, GC deciding to just be a buns. Look at this, Trist. I might fade that. I can't lie. Dead ting. I'm fading that. I would have been interested had we seen a nice C2 closure, but we still have a minute 25, right? It could be a nice wick too. It'll just tag into the EQ, you know, but you know, low shot here, it's looking like. Also confirmed an SMT here with the market structure shift on ES. I'm just mapping this out for fun. I'm not trading this, I'm mapping it out though. There's a chance gold might flip it. Gold might flip it, Trist. It might flip it. It's a little sketch. Probably not. Psych. I don't think these 30 seconds are going to give us what we're looking for. That's a dead ting. Yeah. Dead ting on GC here, boys. No C2 closure. Screw all these legs, man. All these signatures. Yeah, guys, I can't lie. I think I'm honestly just going to hop off. Market here, there's nothing presentable right now. So I'm going to fade this market. I think I'm hopping off right now, guys. Going to save my energy. I'll be on at 8 a.m. for a New York AM session alongside Alex and Bray. So we got the Three Musketeers hopping on today, which is literally my favorite stream segment of all time. I love streaming with the boys. So without further ado, guys, I will see you all in the very next stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in as per usual. And I will see you all literally in the next few hours for a New York AM session. And yeah, guys. Alrighty, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao. Sweet. Thank you.